Grays. I mean, my go-to is black, but I'm not gonna do that for this.
Yeah, I don't
But,
think that is.
Well, disappear on stage. And yeah, so I would say like a little bit lighter than this gray. It's into slate gray, like a light slate gray.
So like the couch. Only because I wanna be interested in the furniture. Oh, by the way, I met the set designer.
Oh yeah.
I told you guys this in the diner, the diner. But she's, I'm really excited to work with her. And with that being said, and we go into design meetings for colors for the furniture, colors with you guys, what skin tones look good. She's gonna definitely hear what I'm saying, and I feel like even she'll allow you guys to come in the room and speak. But I know right now she's like kind of just in and out with meetings.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that she will understand exactly what the hell we want and have great ideas too.
Okay.
So specifics. I was asking what colors look good on there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So definitely no blacks. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. We said oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And no pinstripe for Michaela because you know that's what I like. But no, we got. But then I think a navy, like a blue. I don't like that. I'm sorry. It's just so cheesy to me though. That church blue. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. it's like church / pimp.
Yes.
Like
That's
I
what
don't get
it's so cheap. It's like
cheap.
it's
But,
yeah.
you like the one I have for Much Ado?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, that's not the blue we talking about.
Okay.
That's a nice cocoa. You know, nice.
Oh, we like that.
We like that. Back then, the blues was like, yeah.
It's pink with the pink top, and you
Pimp, yeah, pink time.
I'm like, what?
Pimp blue.
That's a church, and the sunglasses, can't forget sunglasses.
And hat.
They got their sun and hat.
Fucking.
We're not trying to make you look like a pimp on
Cause
stage.
it's like it's springtime.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Spring. He Baptist. Also a politician.
It's true.
These questions for you.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
No, and that's one of the things I'm doing this weekend. So yeah.
But yes, great. That's a great idea. I think you should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys need me to? Oh, you guys got your script. Okay, never mind. Great.
It's right.
I was gonna say you guys can have it.
By that point, my script is still there. The newspaper is still there. So if I need it out. I won't.
Okay. So did we decide where our heart wanted to start from today?
Yeah. From
That's 17.
The end of 17.
oh, they listen.
You don't think they listen? So they listen.
From my they listen. Or do you want to take it from your? You don't think they listen?
Yeah, you don't think they listen?
Okay, we'll go from here. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Where are we, guys?
16, right
Okay.
after the photos.
See it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think they listen?
Yeah.
Alright. Are you right there? Or are you right there?
And that's why I sat there. I was like, wait. No,
I was gonna say, I think
Yeah.
you're over there.
Mm-hmm. Are you sitting or are you or did you sit on the edge of the thingy after the photos?
Remember, this is right after the photos.
Right after the photos.
Your final pose.
Yeah.
Boom.
Big girl.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think they listen?
Right there. You ready? Or are you waiting on us?
Oh no, I'm ready. The recording's recording.
Okay.
Whenever you guys are seriously ready, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think they listen?
Oh, they listen. They go and get their pressing curls done, and then they get them ruled by 5 hoses.
Well,
The
kill
folks
them.
tired. Like I said, walking will only get us so far.
Well, kill them and get you home.
Kim ain't saying nothing about no killing. I'm not over here. Kim ain't saying nothing about no killing. Kim ain't all about ass whippings. How about a march for ass whippings?
That ain't gonna do.
Well, we need to be doing something. Something else.
So
Hell, got bunions and corns for days.
y'all Negroes always want to complain about everything and not have another plan of action. Y'all sound worse than Eddie, or better yet, Jesse. Everybody gonna shoot holes in your ideas, but they can only come up with something else.
I got a plan, but I'm just a woman. Folks never listen to me.
So if you were me, what would you do?
You wanna know what little old me would do?
Yes,
You really wanna know what I do?
yes, I do.
Can I borrow your jacket?
Sure.
And your shoes? Church, we are gathered here today to deal with a serious issue. It is an issue of great preponderance.
MLK come.
You like that word? Preponderance? It is a matter more important than that of my overgrown mustache. How do we deal with the white man? I have told you that the white man is our brother and he should be treated as such. We touch our brother with the softest of hands. We greet our brother with the widest of smiles. We give our brother food when he is hungry. But it is hard to do this when our brother beats his fist upon our flesh, when he greets us with names like nigger or go back to Africa, when he punches us in our bellies swelling with hunger. Abel was slain by his brother Cain, and just like the biblical times today, the white man is killing his Negro brother, shackling his hands, keeping us from rising to the stars that we are bound to occupy. We have walked, our feet swelling with each step. We have been drowned by hoses, our dreams being forever washed away. We have been bitten by dogs, our skin forever scarred by hatred at its height. Our godly crowns have been turned into ashtrays on the counters of white men all across the South.
Yes, please.
To this, today, my brethren, a new day is coming. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And today is the day I tell you to kill the white man. But not with your hands. Not with your guns. But with your mind. We are fighting to sit at the same counters. But why? We should build our own counters, our own schools, our own restaurants, our own neighborhoods. The white man ain't got a thing I want. Fuck the white man. Fuck the white man. I say fuck him. I'm so sorry. Preacher came. Ooh.
And obviously,
I
neither
just
can
can't
I.
control my mouth.
Obviously, neither can I.
Well, you ask. That's what I say. If I was you.
And that's what you have me say.
Why not?
Fuck the white man. I likes it. I think that's gonna be the title of my next sermon.
Oh, folks ain't gonna know what to do with that one.
Amen. Fuck them! Ooh. They got me so tired, Cam. They always running and ripping and ripping and running around the world for what? For what? Why folks don't want to listen? Maybe you're right. Maybe the voice of violence is the only voice they'll listen to. I'm just so tired of shouting and carrying it on, like you said. I'm hoarse. Sometimes I wonder where they get it from, this hatred of us. I've seen so many white people hate us, Cam. Always bombing folks' homes, shooting folks, blowing up children.
Make you scared to bring a Negro child into this world the way they keep blowing them up.
Exactly. They hate so easily, we love too much.
Last time I heard you preaching, we all the same. Negro folk, white folk, we all alike.
Well, at the most human level, we're all the same.
But what's one thing we got in common?
We scared. We all scared. We scared of each other, scared of ourselves. I mean, they just scared. Scared of losing something they've known their whole lives. Fear just makes us human. I mean, we all need the basic things, a hug, a smile,
Smoke?
which I can use one more of. Where's that nigga with my pack? You see him?
If you need the script.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be back. So he'll be back.
Okay. Good. That was good. He's always out there running his mouth. Worse than me sometimes.
Oh, yeah, he's always out there.
No, that's okay. That's why I was like, no, we can stop. Okay, great. I want to try something. We're gonna continue, but I want you guys to go from. Well, what's the one thing we all got in common? And take a longer beat with that response, just to see how that feels. Like as if you're really
Yeah.
thinking.
Okay.
What's the one thing we got in common?
We scared. We all scared.
Longer.
What's the one thing we got in common?
We scared.
Longer. I want you to think about it.
What's the one thing we got in common?
We scared. We all scared. Scared of each other, scared of ourselves. They just scared.
Who's they? Personalize all of us. We scared of each other, scared of ourselves. They're just scared. Like it should be a complete shift.
Okay.
Can you take it back? So we
Yes.
could go from yes, can't. No, you know what? Bombing folks, homes, shooting folks, blowing up children. And when you say blowing up children, like you can't even say it. Like struggle with saying it. Yeah, start from there, and then that shift, which is the one thing we all got in common. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, they got me so tired, Cam. Always running and ripping and running around the world for what? For what? Why folks don't want to listen? Maybe you're right. Maybe the voice of violence is what the only voice they listen to. I'm just so tired of shouting and carrying on like you say, I'm hoarse. Sometimes I wonder where they get it from, this hatred of us. I have seen so many white people hate us, Cam. They just bombing folks' homes, shooting folks, blowing up children.
Make you scared to bring a Negro child into this world the way they keep blowing them up.
Exactly, Cam. They hate so easily, we love too much.
Last time I heard you preaching, we all the same. Negro folk, white folk, we all alike.
You're scared.
We all at the most human level.
Oh, sorry.
We're all the same. No, it's okay.
We're all human at the basic level.
What's one thing we got in common?
When you say that, how are you feeling?
Because I don't believe we have anything in common. Like after all of that, all that shit that I just said that lives in me, I'm really asking, where, how?
So, and the energy that you had on the mattress, where did it go?
I feel like it, honestly, it goes away because I don't believe him.
Okay.
I know I'm saying fuck them people. I don't believe you believe fuck them people. And I'm talking to King and Chris.
So, where's your flask? Do you have it? No, it's okay. We haven't worked with it in a
I
while.
haven't worked it, but I have a cute little cup.
I want you to, when you take a shot of the flask, you don't have to put it in your mouth, but like as if you're taking a shot, I want you to let that shot affect you and use that. Not saying you gotta play drunk, but what I'm saying is like let's just assume Thanos figures that we can. You're drunk. Can you say that drunk? Not drunk, but you know what I mean. Like, can you say it with some alcohol influence? And forget for a second. Forget who you are. Forget that you're Martin Luther King. Let it come from here. Of course, a man from the north. Period. Right? And yeah, if you fuck up the words, you fuck up the words. But I want to hear your voice. I want to hear the persona. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear how you feel about it. Can you give him? And I want this. You don't have to do this now. I mean, forever. But when you say, man, last time I heard you, like you pull up on him. Yeah, pass him. Last time I heard you, da 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 da. We all the most of it. Oh, what's one thing we got like
Physically or just with my energy?
I'll let you choose.
Okay.
Whatever you think you need to do. What does your character want in this specific moment for both of you? What does your character want? Right? And whenever you guys are ready.
Or off me.
Yeah. That's
Last time I heard you preaching, we all the same. Negro folk, white folk, we all alike.
At the most human level, we're all the same.
What's one thing we got in common?
We scared. We all scared. And they are just scared. Scared of each other, scared of ourselves. They scared of losing something they've known their whole lives. I mean, fear just makes us human. And we all need the basic things, a hug, a smile, which I can use one more of. Where is this nigga with my pack? He always out there running his mouth. He worse than me sometimes.
okay, so you didn't take a sip of the flask, which is fine, but we're gonna do it that way though. So let's go back.
I'll try it again just from here.
Okay.
Can you let me say smoke? Because it's my line. Just say that.
Okay.
Let's go. Look at that.
And you probably do need like maybe she sees something that translate. Oh, he does need a smoke. You know how some things with people you're like, oh, you need this, yeah, you need this, you need that. Oh, you definitely need that.
Yeah.
One of those things. Maybe there is something like a smoker's tell that you literally need a smoke. Maybe the flask, that shot of flask, whatever the whiskey that's in there, Jameson. Maybe that affects you.
Yeah, it's like an Irish whiskey or like a Tennessee honey.
Right.
Yeah, is he like a Jack Daniels kind of guy?
Jack Daniels. I know.
Jameson dude.
I hope he's not no Jim Beam.
Oh hell.
I mean,
Gotta
well,
be a nigga though, so maybe.
No judgment. No judgment.
He is a nigga, maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, you hear what I'm
That's
saying?
Bryce's favorite.
Huh?
That's Bryce's favorite, Tennessee honey.
Tennessee honey? Yeah, that's it's
Yeah.
smooth.
Shit was fire.
It's really nice. Some ginger ale.
Mm.
But ginger beer, that's even better. Yeah,
Yeah.
ginger beer is great. That's a great substitution. Yeah, ginger ale. Anyway, taste the flavor. No, taste the rainbow. No, I'm annoying. But no, the whiskey. Use it. If it doesn't work, then we don't have to use it. But I want to see you at least hit the shot of the marinade. Remember, the pauses, the period at the end of the sentence mean something. Take a pause, a beat between each sentence. Don't run right through it. Don't run right through it. Say it. We are all scared. Can't make. So, we're scared. Okay? I want you to try something. I know you said you're gonna do something, but I think that this probably would help. Not help, but I think that this would bring up something. When you're saying your next line, I want you to be, that annoying child that is saying things like loud and belligerent, and moving and doing the most.
Cool.
Say those lines like that. Let her get on your nerves. Get on his fucking nerves, pretty much.
Cool.
When you say those lines.
The last time
I heard, because you're gonna represent everyone who has been saying this to him for the last couple of fucking years. Because that's what they're gonna ask him if he was to go outside the motel room and say, yeah, it's like, what? Everybody's gonna be like, what are you talking about? Like, and people are asking that, what are you talking about? So, be the representation.
Okay.
Whenever you guys
Last time I heard you preaching, we was all the same. Negro, white folk, we all alike.
Well, we're all human at the moment. Yeah. Take that back. Sorry.
good, it worked.
Last time I heard you preaching, we all the same. Negro folk, white folk, we all alike.
Well, we're all human at the basic level.
What's one thing we got in common?
We're scared, Cammy. We all scared. Scared of each other. Scared of ourselves.
Say it again. Scared of ourselves.
Scared of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Scared of ourselves. Paige is scared. Scared of losing something they've known their whole lives. I mean, fear just makes us human. I mean, we all need the basic things. A hug, a smile, a
Smoke?
which I can use one more of.
Right? Oh, great. Yeah. You felt that?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little scared, Cammy. Yeah. That was like the most vulnerable I saw today. Not saying you on the stage to be vulnerable, but what I'm saying is that when you let us into your heart just now. Thank you for that. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do this again, and then we're gonna run into the next few pages. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Yay! When he was describing the because now I'm gonna go to you.
For sure.
Because no, what you're doing is way better than one of people. You know what needs to come from that. Maybe, yeah. That's that shift that I was saying. It was there. You know, the anger, frustration to, like, you look like a small, quiet child. It looks really nice. Yeah. Not saying you were a child, just saying. Anyways, when you were looking, it was a beautiful picture because you look like you really felt that. When you say, when you make you scared to bring a Negro child in this world where you're growing up, use your womb. Yeah. Just because I want to see something, and I feel like you represent the women of your past and your ancestry. Like all the women, all the babies that did not make it out of all our ancestors.
Yeah.
So I kind of want you to honor them in a way. That's just my way. I don't know. I just want. I want us to look at you and see a beautiful woman as well while we're looking at
Mm-hmm.
her. Can we go from? Can you take back the top of the page? Fuck the white man, fuck the white man.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Let's bring that energy back, and then we're gonna slide our way down to the last bottom of the page.
Let me say I never thought I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Let me say I'm gonna come in, I promise. I'm gonna come in.
I never thought you'd say that.
Can I go from on counters, on restaurants, on schools?
Yes.
Great. We should build our own counters, our own restaurants, our own schools, our own neighborhoods. The white man ain't got a thing I want. Fuck the white man. Fuck the white man. I say fuck him. I am so sorry, Preacher King. Ooh, I just can't control my mouth.
Obviously, neither can I.
Well, you asked. That's what I'd say if I was you.
And that's what you had me say.
Why not?
Fuck the white man. I likes it. I think that's gonna be the title of my next sermon.
Ooh, folks ain't gonna know what to do with that one.
Amen. Fuck them. Ooh, they got me so tired, Cam. They always ripping and running and running and ripping around the world. For what? For what?
I never thought I heard you say that.
Maybe white folks don't want to listen. Maybe the voice of violence is the only voice they listen to.
Go back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, they got me so tired, Cammy. That's after I never thought I heard you say that. So you just say amen, fuck up. I never thought I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Oh, they got me so tired, Cammy. That's why you were a little confused just now.
Okay.
But I came in the right place, right?
No, yeah, you did.
Oh.
Title of my new sermon, Ufo's not gonna do with that. Amen, fuck up. You don't go into your spiel until you hear that line. I
Okay.
never thought I'd hear you say that. Okay.
Say who?
Yeah.
Ooh. Which who?
Ooh,
Folks ain't gonna know.
Oh, that's your okay.
Ooh, folks ain't gonna know what to do with that one.
Amen. Fuck them.
No, now you let her say it.
I never thought I heard you say that.
They got me so tired, Cam. They always running and ripping and ripping and running around the world. For what? For what? White folks don't want to listen. Maybe you're right. Maybe the voice of violence is the only voice they'll listen to. And I am tired of shouting and carrying on. Like you said, I'm a horse. Sometimes I wonder where they get it from, this hatred of us, Cam. I've seen so many white people hate us. They just bombing folks' homes, shooting folks, blowing up children.
Make you scared. Bring a Negro child into this world the way they keep blowing them up.
Exactly. They hate so much. They hate so easily. We love too much.
Last time I heard you was preaching, we all the same. Negro folk, white folk, we all alike.
Well, We're all human at the basic level.
What's one thing we got in common?
We scared, Campaign. We all scared. Scared of each other. Scared of ourselves. They just scared. Scared of losing something they've known their whole lives. Fear just makes us human. But we all need the basic things: a hug, a smile,
The smoke.
which I can use one more of. Where is this nigga with my pack? He always out there running his mouth. He worse than me sometimes.
So at this point, you guys are gonna look at the window. You see him?
Yeah, he told me to go see him, and that's the window.
Right. So you don't have to walk towards the window. It looks good that you come downstage,
Yeah.
see that last moment of what you just said. But you're gonna go to the window.
Yeah.
And you say that's when you're gonna say the line. Do you see him? And I feel like when you say that line, you're saying it because you want to switch the subject.
Yeah.
So let it use that line to switch the subject. Okay? Yeah.
Then
Yes, we won't have you do that whole thing again. Which I can use one more.
Which I can use one more of. Where is this nigga with my pack? You see him?
He's always out there running his
Oh,
mouth.
he's always out there running his mouth. He worse than me sometimes.
Okay, great.
yeah, do you want to wait for me to get to the window,
Yes.
or do you want to indicate for me to say?
No,
So
I think that
yeah.
you're taking.
Yeah,
Right,
no. Your instinct was right as far as like going to the window.
Yeah, you're
Oh, okay.
fine. It's,
I just didn't know if I should.
No.
Yeah.
You took the opportunity to switch the
Yes,
subject as
no,
well.
no.
So
Okay.
that we're just working with looking at where you're going so we can place the line. So you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Your instinct was fine because it's like,
No.
you know, where's the nigga with my bag? And then you go to the window and you can say the line. He's always out there running his mouth.
running his mouth.
Right, and we don't know what she's looking at. That's what prompts you. You see him, you know. Yeah.
So, all right. Which I can use one more of. Where is this nigga with my pack? He always out there running his mouth. He worse than me sometimes. You see him?
No.
He'll be back. You know I don't like to.
I don't.
Okay.
I know what you. No.
You see him? No.
No.
He'll be back. You know I don't like to be alone for too long. I just wish you had one more. Like, to share, of course. I thought you gave me your last one.
Great, great. So,
Correct.
when you pass it to him, you're gonna pass it from behind the couch.
Cool.
So show the cigarette before, like voila, and then that facial expression of like confusion works. We want to see what you feel about you popping up with a whole nother cigarette box. Because remember, you said that was your last square.
Right, and I was dead ass about it.
Yeah, exactly. So we want to see as the audience, let us in to see how that. Did you really just pull it out of nowhere, or did you been having this?
Right. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good way to sit down after all that. I think to sit down is justified completely. Absolutely. So yes. You could say he'll be back if you don't know. I don't like to be alone too long. And you still at the window, okay, man?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because theater.
He'll be back. You know I don't like to be alone for too long. I just wish you had one more to share, of course. Thought you gave me your last one.
I did. But I'm a magician. I got a lot more where that come from.
Oh, what, do you have any more tricks up your sleeve?
Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old maid.
Well, certainly.
Or the other way.
Other way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for eye level.
Yeah.
But that was a good like sneaky turn up, like you kind the way you turned stage left, how you kind of was like. It looks good because it's like here you go.
I thought that was gonna be cool.
That was really nice.
Kind of like a TV moment.
Yeah, it was like a TV movie. It was great. I like that. But then go the other way when you like I told you, I ain't your ordinary, you know.
Because you
Yeah, that was nice. Of course, I'm watching.
Let me take it back from the past.
Sorry. What was that? Yes, take it back. Curtain watching. And it's now. Not
No.
now. Not no.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be back. You know I don't like to be alone for too long. I just wish you had one more. I mean, to share, of course. Thought you gave me your last one.
I did. But I'm a magician. I got a lot more where that come from.
You got more tricks up your sleeve?
Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old maid.
Certainly. It's not too many maids spouting off well-known diatribes like this.
What? You think us po folk can't talk?
No.
You think we don't?
No, that's not what I said now.
What is you saying?
No, that's not what I said.
You think you always gotta speak for us.
Okay, I'm saying there are not so many maids that sound like professors.
But what is you saying?
Can't make it.
No. Okay. So
Yeah,
you
we
see how
got skipped
quickly?
around.
No, it's okay. But
No.
you see how quickly that was? Like she just like what offends her?
Cause you asking if I can, see diatribes, and I'm like, nigga, I can fucking talk.
So
I watch people speak. The fuck, I went to school.
So question, because when I was actually looking up the definition of a diatribe, it's like they said it's like a hateful, abusive speech.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, yeah, because the way you take this, you thinking I'm playing you.
Yeah, it's both and.
Right.
Which is the joke. It's a diatribe means that, but I'm thinking you going on me.
Right.
So
Okay.
you need to kind of go on her, and whether you use like maybe you're actually laughing at her, and she feels to say that.
Right.
Versus the well-formed dialogue. You know what I mean? Like right now, it's just like it looks like she's popping out of nowhere. Like she's popping off for no reason.
Okay. Yeah.
So give her a reason to feel like.
No. I feel like that
What you
I
think
am.
us poor folk can't talk? Let her
Right.
like that line has to be justified for her from you.
Gotcha.
Get coming around saying I ain't your your ordinary old maid. When you say certainly, when you that like that moment of like realization, like yo, we just had a moment. It was funny, and you feel comfortable. I want you to, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that other thing later. All right. Can you do what I did with a musician? Nice. That would be nice. I like the side before the pass. Maybe not too much, and that's just because we're working with the cigarette box, but maybe not too much noise with the box, because naturally you're gonna want to look to see what the hell is right next to his ear. Right. But that's not your fault. Just saying. You did it before. Okay. Give her back the cigarette, please. Yeah.
I thought you gave me your last one.
I did. But I'm a magician. I got a lot more where that come from.
Got any more tricks up your sleeve?
Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old maid.
Well, certainly. There's not too many maids spouting no well-known diatribes like that.
What?
It's funny. It's funny. Go. You really laughing at her.
It's not what. Certainly. There's not too many maids spouting no well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po folk can't talk?
No.
You think we done?
Nah, that's not what I said.
Before
now.
you come in,
Yeah.
let him like really, and maybe we will change this, but let us see like how funny. Like, do you think this is so funny? And if you can add like little gestures she did in her speech as a mimicking thing, add that into rap, because that beat is still too quick. But you coming in saying that, like you have to see something that irritation has to be there. It has to grow. You can't just boom. So let's work with that. Any one of those things, or all three of what I just said. Go back from well, as you can see, as you can tell, I ain't your old or.
Yep. Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old maid.
Well, certainly. I mean, well, not too many maids spouting no well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po folk can't talk? You think we don't?
No, that's not what I said now.
You think you always gotta speak for us?
No, that is not what I said.
Then what is you saying then?
I'm just saying most maids don't sound like professors.
Well, let me school you, you bougie Negro. I don't need no PhD to give you some knowledge. Divinity school. You don't know who you messing with.
Okay, see all of that just came.
Yes.
I think that moment is when you like, well, they're trying to fix it, and you see how you're trying to fix it. I think that you're not concerned with how she feels. You're still laughing through, like, or you still think that she's amusing until that moment where she said, "Well, let me school you, you bougie ass Negro." Well, she didn't say bougie ass, but I'm just adding that. But okay. No, seriously, like, cause even the moment when you're looking up, like, is he trying to play me? Like it looked like you're clearly thinking about like, but let us see that you're still offending her with the laughing and the mimicry. That was good. Like, she does do that,
Yeah, go 10.
Yeah, so try it again. Don't stop laughing until she, well, let me school you, you bougie Negro, because that's super disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful. That's mad disrespectful.
That's mad disrespectful, okay? So yeah, that's
Poor
when
Jean feels that.
Yeah.
That's poor Jean coming out. She feel that.
She felt that. You felt that. So that's when you feel it. You still playing with her, musing, and it's fine. Y'all have that little chemistry. But now this is when she's getting a little mad. Okay? So let's go back from, well, as we could tell, I ain't your ordinary old man. Use a cigarette. Got it. Yes. It's in your hand.
Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old man.
Well, certainly. Well, there's not too many maids spouting no well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po folk can't talk?
No.
You think we don't?
That's not what I said now.
You think you always gotta speak for
That's
us.
not what I said.
Then what is you saying?
I'm just saying that most maids don't sound like professors.
Well, let me school you, you bougie Negro. I don't need no PhD to give you some knowledge. Divinity school? You don't know what you're talking about.
Cammy, I didn't mean nothing. I didn't mean to offend you.
No, that's not what you said.
I say, Cammy, Cammy, I just like your style. I didn't mean to offend you. I was just complimenting you. You made it sound real pretty.
Well,
Okay. That calmed you down?
no.
Calm her
Would
down.
you like it to calm me down?
Okay.
What did you want?
No, because I see her getting pissed, so I'm just like, all right, just get serious and stop. I was.
Right. That face when you was like, ooh, that's real. Like you really thought that you, yeah, that's some real shit.
You said you mad?
He was like, oh. that was a real face, right? I want to get you from this couch.
Yeah, I know, and I was picking the time as far as like can I was in, I like your style. That's why I was starting to get up.
No, that's fine. I see what you're trying to do. I kind of want you to get more comfortable before you get up, though. Like,
Oh, okay.
so what's gonna happen is that you're gonna sit there. I feel like certainly, when you do the little thing, I feel like you can like lean back on the couch, put your feet up, smoke your cigarette, laughing, like you just really in your moment.
Yeah, I was gonna act. So I'm lighting this myself against this time.
Yeah, the cigarette is on the thingy.
The cigarette lighter. Okay.
Yeah. I don't got it no more.
Yeah, we'll have it, but cigarette lighter.
But no, like the lighter, like I don't have it on my person. The last time I picked it up, it was.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Put your feet up, laugh, all of that fun stuff. Her voice is going to get you out of your. But when she goes, well, let me school you, bougie Negro. That's when I feel like you kind of like what, like what's going on? Because you're not gonna be facing her while you're making fun of her. You're gonna be laughing and have your feet up and smoking your cigarette. We're gonna see her grow with frustration when she pops on you. This is something that shocked you because I would like the face of like, oh. But yes, you know.
For insight. It's so funny because women did not preach for real.
Right.
Women did not speak for real. So when you ask me, like, I want to know what would you do? That's like the first time anyone has ever asked me for Kame, for me, like my opinion about something. Like, men don't ask women to preach. Women don't preach and speak in church. Women didn't really forefront lead the movement, even though we know the truth. But like real life, like let's be like, to be for real, Credit had to wait for her husband to die, and then she wrote it. She wrote hard. So it's like, it's funny to you. Because even your wife probably does. I mean, this is you talking about for you, but even your wife doesn't like. Do you ask her what she thinks? Her opinions about the movement, where she can speak at? No, because she doesn't. We in Memphis, Church of God in Christ, women don't become women preachers and women leaders till later. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's hilarious to like, it's if you want it to be funny, it's hilarious to you because real life, women ain't talking like that. They damn sure ain't cussing. They not smoking in front of you, and they are definitely not leading anything forefront.
And if they are doing all of those things, they are categorized as what, right? So it's kind of like she feels like, oh, yeah, because I could smoke this and I could do this and I speak like this, that you thought I was really beneath you,
yeah,
whatever. So it's kind of like a classism, sexism,
100%.
shit. It's a lot of stuff going on. So, and if that's what you need to fuel it, because what I think that's very helpful actually. I want you to couple that with the comfortability levels that you really feel about women or women like Kame, and not, and this is for her character. For you, it might be that you really thought that it was a cute. How cute? Haha, that was cute.
She's so cute.
Because I don't think that you as Chris or you as MLK, honestly, to feel like that, but we don't know this man. So again, it's back to the choice of how you want MLK to be shown on stage. Do you want him to look a little misogynistic? Because those are two serious charges. Do you want him to look a little misogynistic, or do you want him to look like, I thought that was cute and we just enjoying each other's, like, the spectrum is very, you have to be very specific on what the laugh is. From what I saw, I thought that you thought that she was cute, and that's okay. But the way she comes at you, I think that she's super offended, and we don't want to make her look like she's crazy. So you gotta give her a reason to feel justified for those lines. And you're doing fine with the laughing, but turn it up more. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, you don't see this, like, because usually, like, women's opinions is not really brought into the forefront, right? So that's why I want you to turn your back to her, put your feet up, like, that was so fucking funny. Woo! Like, and not see that come up with her. Because remember, this is like the first time we kind of see her really pop for real at you. She really popping at you.
And then everything after that, I'm up.
Right. So, let's take it from.
So, like, I don't know if I heard you right. Would you mind if I were to turn my back and you just laugh?
Yeah, I make
Okay, cool.
choices.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You don't ask permission for those things. That's your character discovery.
Okay, cool.
Give me
this
choices to work off of.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do anything, but it should be a
Okay.
dismissal for that. Like, you should dismiss how she's feeling until she pops and says, well, let me school you, you bougie Negro.
This is coming from a bougie Negro. Raina is a bougie Negro,
Yes, we know.
Mm-hmm.
as we know.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
KK
Can you
is
go
not.
from I did, but I'm a magician.
Okay. I did, but I'm a magician. I got more where that come from.
Well, certainly.
Mm-mm.
No way.
What
Yeah,
tricks
go.
up your sleeve?
You got more tricks up your sleeve?
Well, as you can, that's what well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old maid.
Well, certainly. There's not too many maids spout no diatribes like that.
What? You think us po folk can't talk? You think we don't?
No, that's not what I said now.
You think you always gotta speak for us?
No, that's not what I said.
Then what is you saying then?
No.
I'm saying that most maids don't sound like professors.
Well, let me school you, you bougie Negro.
Ooh.
I don't need no PhD to give you some knowledge. Divinity school? You don't know who you messing with.
Okay, that was nice. I like how you came around.
Mm-hmm.
Line, no, to give you some knowledge. Understand
Understand.
divinity
Okay.
school.
Understand divinity school. Right, and that's a whole thing within itself.
Right, the
Nigga,
understand.
I'm an angel.
Right.
What the fuck you think you know? Divinity
Right.
school, you think that gave you knowledge? Motherfucker.
And I think that when you come over here, well, you don't know who you messing with, and kind of like move his toe so you can sit at the edge of the thing. Not really touch it, but of course.
Oh, I was gonna be like, nigga,
Yeah, you can do that too. It's
your
sit
funky
there.
ass feet, cause that's my next line. You funky feet motherfucker.
Right. Okay.
Do I have consent? Push my foot. Of course I do, I know.
See how you feeling right now? That's exactly how you should be feeling at the end of that. Well, tell me what you call it, Cammy. I just like your style. This is the men's go-to of let me make her feel sweet and warm. So lay it on them. Can we go from that was good. The coughing, the smoking, the laughing, the dismissing, and then you boiling up. Like that pisses you up even more, does it, huh?
It does. Can I ask for more?
Yes, of course.
Ask do more. More.
Do more.
What am I doing up there?
Maybe you pass her the cigarette and then you laugh and say, never mind. Like, haha. You know, what? I don't know. You just like, did you tell me your life? Tell me your life.
Cause it's so funny.
Or maybe you gesture for her to begin to flash over to you. like things to do. Like, okay, back to your role, in a sense. Okay? Can we go from, well, as you can tell. Yes.
Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old man.
Got any more tricks up your sleeve?
Certainly.
Oh, certainly. Well, certainly. Not too many maids spouting no well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po can't talk? You think we don't?
No, that's not what I said. No.
You think you always gotta speak for us.
No, that's not what I said.
Then what is you saying then?
I'm just saying that most maids don't sound like professors. Alright? Okay.
More. What's so funny? What's so funny? No, really, like what are you laughing at?
No, I really feel well, even though as far as like I feel like I'm not, yes, MLK may have been as far as like a little bit sexist as far as like with that.
A little.
Oh, okay, he was a lot.
Well, no, let's be for real.
He was a lot, but
Let's be for real. In
Yeah.
his mountaintop speech, he literally says, and listen to it earlier, he says, men and people.
yeah, he doesn't say
He talks a lot about for us men and people. And he don't say men and women.
so. Yeah.
He makes the focus the man. And then people. And people can mean anybody. It can mean white men, Mexican men, indigenous men, Asian men. Never once does he speak about women.
Yeah, and plus as far as like
So
back then,
I'm just saying that's what he said. That's out of his mouth. That's on the clip.
yes.
Yeah, how funny is it to you?
He can speak for the girls.
Right. Also, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna say with the foot on the coffee table, essentially.
That's good.
That was nice. Like you getting comfortable. Put your like how comfortable do you really get in this couch? Like,
Yep.
you know, smoking tricks and all this shit. You're coughing, looking for something, maybe grabbing for some water, and she look like she wanna pat your back, maybe stab it, you know.
Period.
So yeah.
Maybe a little lightning can say, girl.
Do. Right.
Same place?
Yes.
Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old man.
Well, certainly. It's not too many maids spouting no well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po can't talk? You think we don't?
No, that's not what I said now.
You think you always gotta speak for us.
No, that's not what I said.
And what is you saying then?
I'm saying not too many maids sound like professors.
Okay, hold. So, gonna add something. You're gonna cut him off before he even says his next line.
Cool.
Like you're not gonna even give him. You're just gonna go right through. You're gonna run right through. As if it's a long sentence that you're saying right now.
Yeah.
You're trying to speak. We're gonna try that.
Okay.
And when you get to I'm saying, she's like, I think that's when you're literally like, that most maids don't sound like professors. But it's already too late because she's already fucking mad. Well, let me tell you something. When you say that thing and you go around, like you should be looking right at her face. Not whatever you get from whatever you look at her and make her, whatever you see in her and whatever it makes you feel, let us see it. Because I can't say that you look scared, embarrassed, confident. Who knows? Who knows how you really feel when she's in your face like that? Yeah. You don't give him any opportunity to say his lines. Just run right through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see how that feels.
Okay. Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old man.
Well, certainly. There's not too many maids found or well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po can't talk? You think we dumb?
No,
You
that's
think
not
you
what I
always
said.
gotta speak for
That's
us?
not what I
What
said.
is you saying then?
I'm just saying that most maids don't
No,
sound
no.
like professors.
Good, but no. I'm saying, look at her.
Wow.
We're gonna try that line that most maids don't sound like professors as a surrender. And when she gives you the next, that's when you're.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
building
I
up the
understand.
sweetness now. You're turning down the laughing, and now you're building up the sweetness.
Okay.
But it happens fast. You see, you hear that?
Yeah.
And good. I like that actually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Am I articulate? Can you still hear what the words I'm saying?
Yep,
Great. Okay.
I can hear you.
Right. Articulate in my Kemet way.
And your pen, what? Yeah, I think that works.
You hear both what?
I can hear both of you. I can hear you trying to say something, and we're gonna work with that later. I just want to work with the speed of it
Mhm.
because I feel like her angle just goes that way as well. Like it goes up like quick.
Okay.
Like she gets zipper. Yeah. All right. So back to 6-5.
Okay. Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old man.
Well, certainly. There's not too many maids found no well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po can't talk?
No, that's
You
not
think
what I
we
said
don't?
now. No,
You
that's
think you
not what I
always
said.
gotta speak for us?
I'm just saying.
What are you saying then?
I'm just saying that most maids don't sound like professors.
Well, let me tell you something, you bougie Negro.
Oh.
I don't need a PhD to give you some knowledge. Understand? Divinity school. Huh. You don't know who you messing with. Ooh.
Kame,
Good. Very good.
Because real shit.
That was really nice. Go back to stand there. Stand your ground over there. Don't move.
Oh, I didn't know we were taking it back to the...
No. That's great. We are gonna take it back, but I want to see something. Can you stand right next to the edge of the couch?
Yeah.
And you sit down and
Kame,
I just like your style.
oh,
But we're gonna give it back to, well, let me school you, bougie Negro. Can you do the cross around? And I think that I feel like, what is her defense mechanisms? Cause she is angry,
Yeah.
but like you said, like I'm sure this happened many times for her,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So how does she defend herself versus popping off? Is she defending herself? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
No, but go ahead. Like, yeah.
but like, no, yes. When she say, cause you know how we say certain things in anger, or and that's a broad term in itself, obviously. But when you say things in frustration or annoyance or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still holding back, is what I'm asking you is,
Where she holds back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If she does, just
Okay.
curious.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is even like nice. You don't know who you messing with. But I feel
Right.
like that's a warning, it's a threat.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, of course, not to the severity of it, but what I'm saying is that she's like, you don't know who you messing with, and the spectrum of that.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it that what it looks like with those thoughts?
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
Let's go from good, very good with the trying to say your line and smoking, and now I'm saying, and then you guys did the repeat of the what you say, I'm saying, but what you said, I'm saying, like that's not part of it, but I like how it was like, I'm saying.
Okay. I was waiting to see when I could hear. So that I could
No, but if that happens, that's still a real moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like, what you say, like say what you gotta say. Like, I believe that. If you say it again, it won't translate as like, who's gonna really be mad about like 10 seconds more of the play? through the kill line. What I'm saying is that use it. Like, I'm just saying, defense, surrender, great, but still the man, per se. Anyways, can we go back?
Yeah, where you wanna go?
Actually the whole thing of like, well, as you can tell, I ain't sure. I like that little build up.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
Well, actually, when are you picking up that cigarette? Cause I been gave it to you already. So when do you want to light it at?
Well,
Are you lighting it as soon as I give it to you after you ask me?
I light it after, as far as like got any more tricks up your sleeve, and that's when I go to light it. So
Okay.
Pretty much it goes right into the line. I would say.
Okay, I just want to make sure you had enough time for it. All right, then. Well, as you can tell, I ain't your ordinary old maid.
Well, certainly. Not too many maids start no well-known diatribes like that.
What? You think us po folk can't talk?
No, that's
you
not
think
what I
we
said.
don't?
No, that's
you
not
think
what
you
I
always
said.
gotta speak for us?
I'm
So what are you saying? This?
I'm saying there are not many maids that sound like professors.
Well, let me school you, you bougie Negro.
Oh.
I don't need no PhD to give you some knowledge. Understand? Divinity school. Huh. You don't know who you messing with.
Stay right there.
Camay,
Well,
Camay, I just like your style. I didn't mean to offend you. I mean, I was just complimenting. You made it sound real pretty.
Well, tell me, how are my oratorical skills? See, you ain't think I know them words, huh? How are my oratorical skills compared to...
Fine.
Show.
I'm better.
Oh, really now?
No, you made it sound real pretty, but I'm better. Nobody can make it sound pretty like me. I've been doing this for a long time, darling. And I'm going to be doing this until the day I die.
Was it good?
For a woman, yes.
And if I was a man?
You'd be Malcolm X.
So you're calling Malcolm X a sissy?
No, that's not what I said.
You calling Malcolm X a sissy?
No, that's not what I said, Miss Camay.
I'ma tell it on you. Malcolm, Martin, thank you a sissy. You hear that, Malcolm? He calling you a sissy.
Camay,
Woo! I'll strike him down that one too.
Camay, come from that door. You're going to get struck.
what? Go ahead. That was nice. Yeah. Let's go back.
That was good, Greg?
That was lovely.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna. I like that. Well, I'm gonna get to that. This whole section is flirtatious. Remember the sweetness. You're adding the sweetness because you don't want to get her upset again.
Yes.
She frightens you. Maybe. I don't know. I'm assuming. But what I'm saying is that when you say darling and you make it sound real pretty, you just call her pretty, you just compliment her. Like all those playful words. I'm better. It's like when the kindergarten be, you know how you do a little bit like, what are you looking at me for? It's like I'm not looking at much. Oh, you're not looking at much, you're just looking at me. It's like that. It's real well from what I saw, not from you, but I did see the I see from you like really trying to get the feedback of like how was it? Was it good? But maybe there's a hint of you enjoy the little static that just happened between y'all. You know, something like a little, because I think that compared to mine, show like, and you see when you can't take that cigarette because you're gonna smoke. I mean, because you're gonna speak the next line. So maybe put it down, or maybe pass to her, or yes. You be Malcolm X, you call Malcolm X a sissy. So that's what I said, Miss Camay. You only say that once. at the end of like, so you call Malcolm X a sissy.
Yeah, I say that. No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that, Miss Cammie. No, I did not say that.
No, you don't say it with all that.
Oh, I don't say it at all.
No, you say it, but you don't say it as much as you just said.
Oh, okay.
For a woman, yes, and if I was a man, then you'd be Malcolm X, so you call Malcolm X a sissy. No, that's not what I said, Miss Cammie. Even that, Miss Cammie. You're not trying to get her mad again. You watching your words. You watching your words. But you're doing it the way you know how to as a man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm telling on you. When you let her open the door, remember there's locks on the door.
And that's what I was gonna say. You don't put that many locks back on once I'm back in the room. You just close the door and lock it.
Lock it once.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I gotta unlock.
Maybe the bottom
It's gonna be the
lock.
bottom
Yeah,
line.
the bottom lock.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Mhm.
So remember that lock, do, but whatever.
Yeah.
That means you can't run completely after because you're gonna get there before she does, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is that
So
that
she
moment
gotta
was
open the
nice.
door.
No. She opens the door, but what I'm saying is that you don't run right after because you're gonna. It doesn't. You're gonna get there before she does. She's smaller than you. You have longer legs. Really and truly, you could jump over the couch and you make it past her. Like seriously.
I'm looking a little fast too, but I need it.
No, I mean I am too. But what I'm saying is that for the grab of the moment, that was cute.
Yeah, but grab the moment.
That was cute. I really like that. So to keep it, slow down, and you slow down.
Okay.
Slow down a little bit.
So could I start moving back towards the door around? You call him Malcolm X a sissy. You call him Malcolm X a sissy. I got to start moving slowly around then, and then I'm gonna tell it on you. Boom, door. Malcolm, thank you, sissy.
I think you should move before that.
Okay. There's another. It's not
When
this
you-
big race to the door.
Right. So you call him Malcolm X a sissy. Remember, you met Malcolm X. You know him.
Yeah, I know him. That's my dog.
Right. So you call him Malcolm X a sissy. No, that's not what I said. I think in that line you're walking towards maybe the flask. Right.
Cool.
So it could look like, all right, we chilling, but then you're really thinking about it. And I said, you calling Malcolm X a sissy? No, I'm not, Cameron. Then it's like the bright idea, like I'm gonna tell him you open the door, go out the thing. We're gonna try it. If not, I think that I'm gonna tell on you is a great line to like open the door, thingy, and then you're still confused if that maybe you go the other way, maybe you don't go right here. That doesn't make sense. You should go that way.
Yeah.
Don't go around the coffee table. Don't go through it. Go around. There's things on it, and I don't think this thing is working.
Got it.
So it can feel like more time. I'm gonna tell on you, Malcolm. Martin thinks you a sissy. I'm so booty. Here's something I want to try. I feel like we have the shoes here. Let's play with it. Maybe you trip over the shoe. Don't crumble up the shoes. What I'm saying is that maybe you're not paying attention and you just trip and then you kick it, maybe whatever, and then it's like by the time you're like, Kelly, come from that door. Whatever it's like. Sound good. Can we go back from? Well, no, you don't know who you're messing with. I love that line. And
Oh,
remember, you're
and
staying
then-
right here.
I was about to say, because earlier I kind of like the idea of that his foot up and it's still there and I gotta shoot it away. I kind of like that.
too.
So it allows me to maybe, I don't know.
No, I think so. That was my next
That was
note.
a me.
You gotta put your foot. You gotta give her that foot to push. Okay.
Like I like
I like it too. We give a gangster.
I like it.
So after you start from the well, let me screw you, lose your Negro.
Mhm.
So have your foot up. He's so confused. He gotta go.
No, I'm just like, okay, cool. Because I know I was right here, so I guess I'll be.
No, it was something you did because we've done it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
But it was something you did earlier, and I was like,
Let's bring it back. Let's bring that back. Because the last time you were here, but I wasn't there.
So,
Okay.
"It's on me."
Smoke your cigarette.
Well, let me school you, you bougie Negro. I don't need no PhD to give you some knowledge. Understand? Divinity School. Ah! You don't know who you messing with.
Jesus Christ.
I just
just like your style. I wasn't offending you. I was just complimenting you. Made it sound real pretty.
sang it.
I sang. I sang.
Sang it
Real what?
real pretty.
Well, tell me, how are my oratorical skills? See, you ain't think I know them words, huh? How are my oratorical skills compared to
Mine.
Sean?
I'll bet.
Really now?
I mean, you made it sound real pretty, but I'll bet. Nobody can make it pretty like me. I've been doing this for a long time, darling. And I'm going to be doing this until the day I die.
But was it good?
For a woman, yes.
And if I was a man?
Then you be Malcolm X.
You calling Malcolm X a sissy.
No, that's not what I said, Miss Kane.
You calling Malcolm X a sissy.
No, that's not what I said.
I'ma tell it on you.
Get out.
Martha, Martin, thank you, a sissy.
Kane,
He calling you a sissy.
Kane, come out from,
I'll strike him down for that too if I was you.
Kane, come out from that door. You're gonna get struck.
Okay, that looks really good. Here's the line. I'm gonna tell on you, Malcolm Martin, you sissy. Kame, come from out that door.
Yeah,
At the same time, she's
I
saying,
split up the line. That's why.
No. It's okay
Yeah.
because everything happens so fast. But I'm saying like that line you write is split. Kame, come out from that door. You hear that Malcolm be calling you a sissy. You gonna get him struck. I'll strike him down for all of those happen at the same time. So what I'm saying is that you guys look fine. Right now you did it differently than the other time.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm just saying that if you really want to be like spot on with the lines, like this is how it goes. But because the slashes are definitely between the lines, they can go and go in between. But things are happening.
And I know you were saying that means overlap. So
It is overlap.
Yeah, on the slash lines are overlaps.
There are overlap. But what I'm saying is that when you guys were using the overlap, it wasn't the same line. If that makes sense. It was like.
So let's run it. Let's make sure it's set. So if it's you calling Malcolm X a sissy, then you're lying.
I'm like, no, that's not what I said, Miss Cam.
No. Wait, you going from the first one?
I mean, just the lead-in.
Yeah, that was
For the lead-in.
No, because it's like you calling Malcolm X a sissy. No, that's not what I said. That's Cam.
You calling Malcolm X a sissy.
No, that's not what I said.
I'ma tell it on you.
Malcolm, Martin, thank you, a sissy.
Cam, come out from that door.
He calling you a sissy.
You gonna get struck.
I'd strike him down for that one too if I was you. Didn't you?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. When it's slower, I hear it. Okay. Now, okay. Without the words, can we just see the action,
The movement.
the movement from the walk to the door and you popping up from the couch? So it will be because you move on that line. You get up when she says, "I'm gonna tell on you." So when she says that, you're gonna get up and then that's what's gonna happen. Okay.
Okay. And you want to just move it? No.
I just want to, yeah. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna tell on you. Okay. That looks good. Okay, I just wanted to see it. That looks good. Is it really funny to you?
I think it's fucking hilarious.
Then let's see it. Let's
Cool.
see it be real funny. And how serious is it for her to tell on you? You think she's really gonna tell on you? Like, for
Yeah,
real?
I'm like, what is she talking? I'm like, what? And then she opened the door.
Islam, you calling him a bitch.
But also, there's hotel gas. I mean, motel gas.
Right.
True.
So, and it's raining, pouring rain. Just to let you guys remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all of those elements, voice, is what I'm talking about. Okay? So, we're gonna try it again. It looks good though. From the couch to the movement to the door looks great. I don't think we need to add anything. The trip, are you okay?
Oh no, I'm fine.
That looks good. The trip looks good. You trip, you fell on the bed a little bit, and then you grab her after. It looks good. It helps with the spacing. The lines
So, well, good. At least as far as you ask me, okay, it makes it look like I really sure. That's good.
When you come back from the door and you do this little like jumping, laughing thing, that's cute. But remember, when you say your line, didn't your mama tell you?
Teach you to be still when it's thundering and lightning.
How or were you concerned with her safety? Like, or was it just kind of like what was the intention behind that line? Is what I'm asking. But I know we didn't get there
when
yet.
I
But what
read
I'm
it-
saying is that you're gonna, when you come from out the door, you're coming this way, and she's over here.
I
That's-
mean, and it could be two things. It's the two things that went in my mind. You can correct me if I'm wrong on this. As far as like, I'm guessing lightning storms are like very common in the South, right?
I mean, lightning storms are common everywhere.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
yes,
I
but
think.
it's more open in the South. It's not
No,
in the buildings.
There's lightning everywhere.
Well, yes, I know.
You talking about the sky?
Yeah, like
Yes,
The
I mean,
sky being open?
No, just like it's not too many buildings. So as far as like stuff like that, like it wouldn't be in metro cities like New York, like
Mhm.
stuff like that, like more like more like out, like
Mhm.
where usually hotels are. So, and I'm thinking as far as like, okay, lightning may come in and hit you because usually it's weird like that, but or as far as like he doesn't want people in his privacy. He's scared as far as like already as is and paranoid. I'm paranoid as is.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
well, I think may I?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that, but then let's also remember like 4 pages prior, you are scared of lightning and thunder.
Thunder, that too.
And then literally the second page, I go, Mom said be still, but I just think she just wanted us cheering to sit down somewhere because she was scared of, it used to spook her nerves. So Mama's nerves is bad about it. Your nerves is bad. My nerves not bad. And then also with what I'm working with like that, I mean, the character, me talking to God, I legit believe Malcolm is sending a little extra love down to strike that motherfucker. So what the fuck is he talking about?
Or he's telling you as far as like, yo, go get on his nerves.
For sure. I think it's all of that. I think it's all of that. It can be all of that. But then also like there is a thing about like when it's thundering outside, like everybody sit down, don't take no showers, like don't be out in the field. It's like, it's like, so it's all of that. But then it's like what it can mean for me and then what it can mean for you are two different things. So what does it mean?
Well, yeah, like,
King, not king. What does it mean, king?
well, yeah, one, I'm scared of thunder and lightning. And two, it reminds me of a gunshot, so I don't know the difference between that. I'm pretty sure somebody's watching this motel.
For sure.
Like 2 federal marshals already done came as far as like someone here with
Yeah.
4 people here.
Yeah, baby.
So it's like if you open the door, I don't know what's outside.
Yeah.
So when you come behind her, you don't have to necessarily grab. Cause in the script, and I know I'm not gonna say directions, but
No, but he don't grab me till later.
he no, but also she's like going, like she's not even standing outside the front, like she's damn near down, like down in the whole, like I don't know, the bottom balcony place, like
Mhm.
whatever that is. She's over there. She's not like right by the door. So
Mhm.
if you have to get her before she does that, but by the time you get there, she's already there. So you standing there and looking will be more justified. And when she finishes saying her thing, the grab could be bring your ass back inside here. because all of those things are true, but she's not gonna just stand right there. She's gonna be off stage, really. I mean, you're gonna still see her, but she's gonna be off stage because she's off the balcony. Because remember the door, like she's gonna open the door. She's gonna be out the door, but she's not gonna be like at the door, like wow. She's not scared, so she's gonna go. So. And then of course, like, you know, with the sound scape of when lightning does come, like it doesn't need to come at this moment, right? But because I don't want to spook you either, because then if this man is scared of lightning, what reaction does that come with? But maybe so, maybe I need a reaction. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Can we do the grab and pull and then you say didn't your mama take? Let's just move on for that. So, you know, like, see the video, make a choice, blah blah blah. You know? I just want to know what I would do around you.
Can't make come out from that door, you gonna get struck. Didn't your mama teach you to be still when it's thunder and lightning?
Didn't I tell you I was hard-headed tonight and I ain't mind her one bit?
What is it all?
You did?
Fine.
Well, God don't like to be
Well,
laughed
God don't like to be laughed at.
Why? I laugh at God all the time. God funny as hell. God a funny ass motherfucker.
I don't like the way you be talking about God. You may need to leave, but you blaspheming God like that.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to make you laugh. Bring a little laughter into your life. I like making folks laugh, Preacher Kane. Lord knows you need it.
Well, I don't mind laughter. I mean, I like a good joke. We all need it nowadays. But I just don't like the way you talk about God.
I'm sorry. God ain't like sedity folk.
And how you know
God
what
even like dirty jokes.
And how you know what God like?
Cause I know. I know he liked Malcolm X. And I know you would have liked him too. He didn't drink, smoke, cuss, or cheat on his wife.
How are you privy to that information?
Great. So, then you want to teach me when you feel offended from her, I feel like this is an opportunity to come down stage and really like, cause you know we talk to somebody, they say something, you really want to look at them like, what'd you say?
Go right.
So take the opportunity to come down stage and have this conversation. When she goes or cheat on his wife,
How are you privy to that information?
I'm sorry.
And how are you privy to that information?
No, let's go back, sorry.
Sorry.
Didn't I tell you I was hard-headed and ain't mind her one bit?
Didn't I tell you I was hard-headed and I ain't mind her one bit?
Well, God don't like to be laughed at.
I'm sorry. I just tried to make you laugh. I like making folks laugh. Look.
Why? I laugh at God all the time.
Oh, yeah. Why? I laugh at God all the time. God funny as hell. God a funny ass motherfucker.
I don't like the way you be talking about God. You may need to leave with you blaspheming God like that.
Well, I was just trying to make you laugh. Bring a little laughter to your life. I like making folks laugh, but you can't. Lord knows you need it.
Well, I don't mind laughter. I like a good joke. You need it nowadays. But I just don't like the way you talk about God.
I'm sorry. God ain't like sedity folk. God even like dirty jokes. Can we hold for a second? I feel like I'm talking to myself.
I had a thought actually.
Yeah,
So when you say this line, God a funny ass motherfucker. I feel like there's opportunity for you to put back your shoes on or
Okay.
have a seat, rub your feet. Because there's this moment that I want to try with you and the cheat on his wife.
For sure.
And yeah.
Because I was gonna ask you that. Brandon likes to be barefoot. You know I want to be barefoot.
That's
But
fine.
I was wondering, like, do I ever put my shoes back on?
You do.
Do I want to?
You do
Okay.
if you want, but I want to play with just a level less of like you're low and he's high.
For
For
sure.
that line. But that's what I'm saying. The activity on the bed, sitting on the edge of the bed could be rubbing your corns and your bunions, or putting back the shoes
Cool.
to make it a choice. I just want you sitting on the edge of the bed.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
Yes, ma'am.
and it will be kind of the reverse of what happens of like, well, I don't like the way you talk about God. You need to might be leaving, and so I was just trying to like even like the way you even said it was just kind of like, oh, okay. So it's like that's why I thought about this because I'm like, you're so busy in your world, like he's a funny ass motherfucker, and he's just like you're like, oh, so that moment, to contrast that one, the offending, other offending moment. Okay. Did your mama teach you?
Okay.
I don't like the way you talk about God. Wait for her to, when she says like God funny as motherfucker, like take a moment before you say your line because you can't believe it. Like she's still in her own world, and then you kind of like interrupted with that line, and that throws her off into the. What I was just trying to make you. I think those beats are those specific feelings. Because it's not funny anymore to you, but then it will set up for later about how she knows God and why this is okay for her to say and do and all the extra stuff. It just sets up. But it depends if you're angry enough. We as an audience member are going to be on your side because she's super offensive. But when we find out that actually she does know God very well, it kind of like gives us that kind of like, okay, well, now I'm confused, which is kind of what we want.
Yeah.
But we could remember we're transcending and moving into another world very quickly too.
Yeah.
So I kind of want it to be kind of like whose side is what side. Whose side are we on when it comes to the God? Because we don't talk about God like that, especially in like performances. If we do, people have very clear feelings about how they feel about God. But right now, you just say the funniest motherfucker and that you know God don't like to be laughed at. So this is kind of a very serious, especially for the people that come to this audience, the elders. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is happening?" We want to make sure that we carry them into the next place.
Yeah.
With complete understanding, which is why I'm kind of like on these moments.
Absolutely.
Then, yeah. Can we go from, didn't your mama teach you when, yes, I just said that, sorry.
No, you good.
Didn't your mama teach you to be still when it's thunder and lightning?
Didn't I tell you I was hard-headed and I ain't mind her one bit?
God don't like to be laughed at.
Why? I think God funny as hell. God a funny ass motherfucker.
I don't like the way you be talking about God.
Good.
You may need to leave with you blaspheming God like that.
I was just trying to make you laugh. Bring a little laughter into your life. I like making folks laugh, Preacher Kane. Lord knows you need it.
Well, I don't mind laughter though. I like a good joke. You need it nowadays, but I just don't like the way you be talking about God.
God ain't like sedity folk. God even like dirty jokes.
How you know what God like?
Cause I do. I know God like Malcolm X. And he didn't drink, smoke, cuss, or cheat on his wife.
And how are you privy to that information?
Like I said, Negro talk strike faster than lightning. You ever meet him?
Once. But we never really got a chance to
Talk.
before he got
Killed.
he was only 30 now.
That's right. Not a shame.
You're 39. I'm 39.
Okay, oh, we're gonna stop there for today. We're gonna run this again.
Yeah.
Cause I know God likes Malcolm X, and you would've liked him too.
You would have liked me to. That's what I meant.
So okay.
So
He didn't drink, smoke, cuss, or cheat on his wife. I like what you're doing with cheat on his wife. I like that. That's cute.
The periods is hot.
You're on the bed. Now,
I'm on bed.
yeah, you're on the bed. So here's
Cheat on
what
his.
I was thinking: cheat on his wife. Is there a moment where you just
So you slam the bed?
on his wife?
Cheat.
And depending how comfortable you feel, of course, it does if you want to face another way or whatever.
I'm comfortable with big thing.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. Cheat on his wife.
Cheat.
Boom. Cause you like that. But yeah, and when you say how are you privy to this information, I think that you're literally intrigued. I think you sit next to her once, but we never really got a chance to talk, that moment. And those moments of picking up talk, that was nice. And you deep in thought, he was only 39, all of that. Good night. Those are good moments, that's why I didn't want to touch it, and that's why I let you continue. But I really want to work with the got a funny ass motherfucker. All that with the work thing, sitting down and relaxing and that works. And how you came. Maybe you sit right there while she says that.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you stand on the other side of the bed. I don't know. Not thinking. Or maybe you move the shoes out of the way so you won't trip for real. You tripped on the shoes, you came back in the room and you put it back. Let's try that. Maybe that's the moment for you to move downstage. And then cheat on his wife, turn around and see her on the bed. And you're like, well, I agree with you. I don't know, these are thoughts. These are thoughts.
Yeah.
So,
Excuse me.
anyone want to say something?
I know I'm small, but she don't got a hunch.
You're doing a little.
And now you I know I'm small, but you can.
How you prove it?
But yeah. Okay. Where do you wanna go?
Why? I laugh at God all the time. God funny as hell. God is funny as hell. Go from there. You were up there? Great.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Too much.
And when you say that she's, blasphemous, and you say that you want her to leave, I don't think that you really want her to leave, but I think you want her to correct herself. Right?
Yes.
So let's just see more of that. Because right now it's looking like you got go. Oh my goodness, she's on my bed. It looks like you're scared of her.
Yeah. And do you want to keep me sitting there? I can put it around the orgy.
The what?
Do you want me to keep sitting where I was at the line that I did?
Oh, I didn't really care.
Okay.
On the bed, because when you sat there, that was fine. I kind of was thinking you sat at the edge of the bed facing the other way.
But normally I'm like
that.
Right here.
Right.
But I've been trying to explore what happens if I come.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm saying I don't have a preference of what you said.
Okay, word.
Okay, I like the level of you sitting on the bed while these next lines are coming. But yeah. Okay.
Why? I laugh at God all the time. God funny as hell. God a funny ass motherfucker.
I don't like the way you be talking about God. You may need to leave with you blaspheming God like that.
Why? I was just trying to make you laugh. Bring a little laughter into your life. I like making folks laugh, Preacher Kane. Lord knows you need it.
I like laughter. I like a good joke. You need it nowadays. But I just don't like the way you be talking about God.
God ain't like Sadiddy folk. God even like dirty jokes.
How you know what God like?
Cause I do. I know God like Malcolm X. And you would like him too. He didn't drink, smoke, cuss, or cheat. Here's one.
How are you privy to that information?
Like I said, Negro talk strike faster than light. You ever meet him?
Once. But we never got a chance to really,
Talk.
before he got,
Killed. That a shame.
he was only 39. I'm 39.
Okay. That didn't work for me.
Yeah.
You don't have to laying down. When you're sitting there, you're gonna grab the shoes, like bend and grab the shoes. When she gives you the, and you would have liked him too, because you just like, no, I wouldn't, like, or whatever, like you grab the shoe.
Oh.
No, you said it. You said the line.
I did? Okay.
No, you did. You
Can we
did.
try,
Just-
can I try something? Just run it? Okay.
We're gonna have to run it and then we gotta go.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. Okay. So yeah, where do you wanna go from?
The line before I say once, but we never got a chance to.
Okay. So for me, you ever meet him? Did you ever meet him?
Once. But we never got a chance to really,
Talk.
before he got,
That's a shame. I'm a whole, like, yeah. Do we say yeah?
No.
There's a pause there. Let's take the pause. Let's take the pause.
And if you wanna say yeah, you can say it another way, like with a nod, with the breath, with the something. You can say, if you feel like you have to respond to that, you can respond non-verbally. Absolutely.
Like, we can honor the pause.
Mm-hmm.
The pause of like, shit. I don't get to talk before you got killed. There were so many opinions
Mm-hmm.
about each other, about the both of them. Yeah. It's a shame. That was my own 2 cents though.
Perfect. That's what you want to try? With
Yeah.
the shoe? Like
Yeah.
grabbing the shoe to do what?
And I was going to say he was 39. I was 39.
Okay.
Since it was there.
No, I understand. No.
No.
Mm-mm. Because I feel like there should be stillness. Honestly, if that's the beat, we should exclude no movement.
But sitting down work better than standing, or?
I like the sitting. Actually, I don't see the problem with it. I don't bother with it. I think it works for now. Until you know, get know about it, or we go into rehearsal, and see that we lose like half the audience. But
Mhm.
we're not thinking about that. We're thinking of the moment. I was gonna say move the shoes when you reach up, but as you're grabbing it, basically on the line of or cheat on his wife, you guys are eye level as you're grabbing the shoe,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So like or cheat on his wife, and then you can say, and how are you privy to the information? That could be your kind of get your scapegoat to put it over there and say the line. Just to work with that.
Yeah.
That is the end of our rehearsal today. We are stopping at page 20.
Cool.
Ah, my back hurts. Sorry. Wow. Anyways, I will say that these 20 pages look really great. They look, I feel like the way we're moving, we're gonna be fine for Friday. We have Wednesday's rehearsal. Both you guys are gonna be at 9.
Mhm.
And I think that we're gonna continue on. This I'm gonna rely on you to really look at this video So that way, when we pick it up from once we're never gonna get to talk, we're gonna pick it up from that, or we're gonna continue. So we're not gonna do revisiting things until that Friday with the stuff we're through. So I'm really relying on you guys to memorize your blocking notes or discuss amongst yourself if you're changing things. Because I think that it doesn't matter if we go on stage and you guys have a shared language, it works for you. I can always just erase things or just erase things. I don't really write down blocking notes because I remember it because of how I'm lighting the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a change, discuss it with amongst yourselves and then bring it in for Friday. Sounds good. It looks really good. It looks really, really, really good. And these next few pages are gonna fly by. You ready?
Period.
Period.